Hello, good morning. Um, just wanted to touch on something. Had a I did a yoga class yesterday on focusing on um, the word and assessing with ourselves um, how much in line with our own truth that we are. Um, and it made me think about being in line with your truth and aligning your word with your truth. And obviously, in a spiritual practice, it's part of the spiritual practice, right? And it's been an active practice of mine. Um, but there is a lot of difficulty around aligning ourselves with our truth. We we go against ourselves in our truth all the time, and we have a society that is designed and built upon us putting our truth aside for the sake of professional development, financial gain, social acceptance and validation. We stop ourselves all the time from being in line with our truth and aligning our word with our truth. In the fear of hurting someone's feelings or being different or running the risk of losing something that seems important. So ask yourself, how am I being true to myself? How am I not being true to myself? In my actions, in my words. Because you notice very quickly how much you say that is not true and that is not true for you. In the way that you brush things over, that you know, pretend that they are okay for the fear of speaking truly how you feel about a situation. Just look at yourself and ask yourself, how can I speak fully my truth in this moment? And if you apply this practice, you will also notice how much less words you're going to be using. Because very often there is nothing that you need to say when you're not looking for validation or or a boost of your own ego in listening to your own words because you're so smart. And the more we align with our truth in our word, the more we align with our dharma, our soul path in just everything that we do. And our dharma becomes not this thing that we're like striving towards, but it's literally part of our everyday life, part of our every action. And you will learn so much when you start just observing yourself in action. It's a very simple way to heal yourself, to be aware, become aware of yourself, to explore self-inquiry, which is one of the main keys, main parts of spiritual practice and spiritual development. It's really, could probably even say that it's the only one. The better you see yourself, the easier it is to transcend ego, to see beyond the perception of being separate, the illusion of being separate. Because what you'll find is that the things that you think and the things that you experience as real and hugely a part of yourself, becomes very apparent that it's all just mental processes running in your brain. It's nothing but a machine just doing things that it's always done for years and years and years, just repeating the same things over and over again. And what you really are is what is beyond that. That's another topic. So use your word as the most powerful tool that you've got, because it is. And when you align your word with your truth, like I said, that's when you really move into your dharma, because you can't do anything if you're always asking yourself, where is my truth in this situation and how can I act in accordance to my truth? You can never go wrong. We go wrong because we know deep down as like, yeah, this is not right, but because of this idea that I have and this idea that I have about how the world works and what is right and what is wrong, we feel like we can't take that action that is actually in line with our truth and with ourselves. And that's when we go wrong. That's when we stray off the path. All right. Lots of love. Satnam.